Today, we look at two types of learning, namely classical conditioning and operant conditioning. They play a significant role in shaping our education, behavior training, and personal development. Classical conditioning is a type of learning where we learn to associate two stimuli leading to a change in behavior. To understand what classical conditioning is, let's apply it to explain PTSD. PTSD is a mental health condition that develops after exposure to a traumatic event that involves intense distressing reactions to reminders of the trauma. Here, the traumatic event, such as war, is an unconditioned stimulus which naturally elicits an unconditioned response, such as fear. During the traumatic event of a war, a neutral stimulus, such as a loud noise, is present and becomes associated with trauma through repeated pairing. This neutral stimulus becomes a conditioned stimulus, capable of eliciting a fear response even in the absence of the original trauma. This learned response is also called a conditioned response. One way to dissipate this learned response is through exposure therapy, where an individual is gradually and repeatedly exposed to conditioned stimuli in a safe environment. Over time, this leads to a weakened association between the conditioned stimuli and the fear response, leading to extinction of this conditioned reaction. Now, however, the term extinction may be misleading because Ian Pavlov's study shows that if the conditioned stimulus, such as the loud noise, is presented again following a rest period, the conditioned stimulus may reappear. This is called spontaneous recovery, and this phenomenon highlights the importance of continued practice and reinforcement to ensure long-term suppression of unwanted responses. Another form of learning is known as the operant conditioning, which centralizes on the idea that behaviors are influenced by the outcome they produce. This process involves the use of reinforcement and punishment to modify behavior. Reinforcement increases the likelihood of behavior being repeated. This can be done through positive reinforcement, such as giving a treat to a dog for sitting, or negative reinforcement, such as removing the leash as a reward for sitting. Punishment, on the other hand, decreases the likelihood of a behavior being repeated. Again, this can be done through positive punishment, where we hit them for not sitting, or negative punishment, where we remove the dog's treat to prompt them to sit. Shaping can occur where small steps in the right directions are rewarded until full behavior is achieved. For instance, to teach a child to ride, reinforcement can be given when the child reaches each milestone in the process, such as holding a pencil, scribbling, forming letters, to writing words, to guide them towards the final